Hello, this is David, and in this video I'm going to be conducting a technical analysis of my 100 meters freestyle race from the European Masters Long Course Swimming Championships 2024, which took place at the end of June in Belgrade, Serbia. So for those of you that watched the race when I posted it up on YouTube will know that I came in with a long course personal best time of 1:02.38 seconds, smashing my previous personal best by over 0.9 in a long course setting. And therefore, in this video, I just want to take a look at what went well as where I can improve on for the future. So if you give this video a like, I would very much appreciate it. Subscribe to this YouTube channel for more swimming content, and for swim coaching, head on over to westcough.com. But otherwise, without any further ado, let's dive right in to today's technical analysis. So I react well off of the blocks, but fail to close my legs together on that dive, creating a little bit of drag towards the front. Then on the breakout, looks pretty decent. I'm coming down this first 50, nice and smooth, nice high stroke rate. Just keeping things strong and powerful, however, not going out too fast and absolutely killing myself down this first length. It might have been just a little bit slow coming into the turn, a 30.5, not great, probably could have gone a little bit faster. However, it enables me to come hard down the second 50, where I really start to put the burners on and start to catch up the leader in this heat. Really looking good, looking nice and strong. I've kept my stroke smooth throughout the course of this race, and despite a little injection of speed, I still managed to catch him up towards the end of the second length and come in with a time of 1:02.38. So a couple of points from that race. First off, taking a look at my dive, I felt that I reacted well to the starting buzzer and got a good distance off of the dive. My jump was nice and powerful. However, the one thing that I believe I can improve on the dive is the fact that my legs weren't close together upon entry into the water, which will have created drag for that first portion where I am submerged under the water and about to initiate my underwater fly leg kick. And this is a really important thing to get right, because reducing drag on the dive is when you have the highest velocity in a race, at any race, during any point of any swimming race in a pool setting. And therefore it's really important that you are nice and streamlined to maintain that speed, to maintain that momentum going forward. You really don't want to be losing that speed that you have gained off of the dive, and that really showed in the breakout from that dive, where I was slightly behind the guy in front. So I feel as though if I had gotten that dive a little bit better, I would have come up from the breakout in a similar position to the leader and overall winner in that heat. So something that I'm currently focusing on at the minute. This isn't news to me. It's something that I know I need to work on, and therefore is something that I'm actually working really hard on. Similarly, can't quite see what happened with my underwaters there, but I'm unsure if it was entirely down to the dive that I broke out a reasonable chunk behind the overall winner in that race. So currently practicing my underwater fly kick as well, and also breakouts, just to make sure that I absolutely nail these aspects of my swim, because I think if I get these right, then I will see some significant improvements in my sprint swimming times, because as I say, they are the fastest portions of the swim, and therefore getting that right is really vital for improving sprint swimming speed. Coming on to the swim now, and I believe that I actually controlled the pacing of this rather well, unlike other meets that I have done in a long course setting this year. it was a nice and controlled first 50 meters. I think I intentionally went out a little bit slower because of that, because at previous 100 meters, I have absolutely died on the second length and therefore just wanted to conserve a little bit of extra energy. I believe that I may have gone a little bit too far in that sense in conserving energy. My first 50 meters was around about a 30.4, 30.3. So maybe just want to get that around about the 30-second mark, just to ensure that I don't leave too much in the tank come the end of the race, and therefore when I hit the wall at the end, it means that I've expended all my energy and therefore have given my all. Where I felt as though I came out of that race somewhat with energy to spare, and therefore in the back of my head I'm questioning myself as to whether I could have gone a little bit faster. And I think that that was the point at which, I believe that that was the aspect of my swim where I potentially could have gone quicker in, just spend a little bit of extra energy down that first 50 meters so that I can finish strong down the second 50. Coming into the turn, tumbled pretty well, hit the wall pretty well as well. Again, came out significantly further behind than my main competitor in this heat than when I went into the turn. I know that this is a big part of my swim that I need to improve on my skills, so that's improving my underwater leg kick and my tumble turns, making sure again that I'm getting maximum velocity off of the walls. So once again, that's an aspect of my swim that I'm currently working really hard on, really hard to get right, because again, if I do start getting those things right, then I think I will start seeing significant reductions in my sprint swimming times. Then coming down the second 50 meters, I think I did this well. It was still a nice controlled swim. There was still power in my stroke, and because I'd gone out a little bit slow down that first length, it meant that I could really finish hard down this second length. And you could see that I was actually catching my main competitor up in this race. Didn't quite have enough pull in order to be able to do so. However, the gap at the 50 was larger rather than the gap at the end of the race. So means that my finishing speed was really good, especially given what I stated about my tumble turn and coming out significantly further behind out of the turn than when I went into it. So I'm really happy with my swim speed at the minute, and therefore again, I think that if I can improve the technical aspects of my race, the dives, the underwaters, etc., then I really stand to do well in future sprint swimming events, really see significant reductions in my times, because in comparison to other swimmers, I just think there is so much there to improve on. And you know, I feel as though once I have improved on those things, then I'm just going to see massive changes, because if I could execute these at the same ability as my main competitor in that race, then based on my superior swimming speed, I would have been long gone. So frustrating that I don't have that ability now, but it's something that I need to work on. And it's always good to know what you need to work on and have evident things that you need to improve, so you can go into your training sessions knowing what you actually need to work on, and therefore it's just easier to get better. Having a weakness sometimes is a good thing, because you know what it is that you need to work on. Otherwise, absolutely incredible 100 meters, the best 100 meters that I have ever swum, because when converted into a short course time, it beats my previous short course personal best. So really happy with that 100 meters freestyle swim. Looking forward to improving on it further come next year's long course season, but otherwise, you know, I'm absolutely thrilled. Long course personal best, it's a converted short course personal best too. So yeah, despite all these technical criticisms and finding areas in which I can improve. Overall, I'm super chuffed with that 100 meters freestyle swim. For more swimming content, click on my profile picture and subscribe to my YouTube channel. For swimming coaching, visit westcough.com. Or for another video of mine that I think you'd like, click on the thumbnail.